Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and family as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love, which is Jackson State University. And so when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Go JSU football.
JSU students, we know how much you love cheering us on game days.
But there's something bigger than winning the big game. Your vote.
Voting is your chance to make a difference just like we do on the field.
So this November, let's make a play for change.
Get registered, stay informed, and show up on game day, November 5th. Let's make a big time play together.
Go vote.
Be our vote.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, man. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hit your like button, hit your share button, hit the subscribe button. Come on in. Hopefully we have a great show tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing well. What's going on, Brother Poe? How you doing, man? Brother Said, what's up, G? Who we got in this chat? Haley, how you doing? Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, man. Hopefully everybody that that's tuning in is subscribed, join the channel. We definitely looking to grow our channel membership. Looking to take this platform, looking to really just maintain it and keep it rocking and rolling, keep it going, man. I mean, we working hard. We doing what we got to do to make it happen, and we appreciate you guys for rocking with us as always, man. See what else we got in this thing. AJ, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing, brother? Happy hump day, Mr. Tasha. How you doing, man? Hopefully everything's good. What's up, big bro? What's going on with you, man? How you doing? What's up, man?
What's up, Ken?
What's up, 06? Oh, man, you got it, man. Dallas, Texas checking in. What's going on, brother Will? Hopefully y'all doing well, man. Whip Ken. What that mean? What that mean? I don't know what that means. Dallas in the house. What up? Shout out to everybody in D-Town, man. Dallas in the house, man. That means a little something. You got it, fam. Appreciate you said. You know, we keeping on. We're keeping on with the keep on, man. We're trying to keep this thing going. KT Dub, what up, big dog? What's going on with you, bro? In the office building, burning the midnight oil. What up? Yeah, man. Just chill, man. Chill on a Wednesday night, man. Getting ready to head over to the great state of Alabama, Mobile, that is. Shout out to Blue, shout out to Carl, shout out to all the Mobile natives. The Dr. Doom in the house, man. But Brother Brazil, looking to sit down with him on Friday. Try to get in a good interview for you guys to watch on Friday night and go from there. Per Fox Sports Poll, the top 5 game day atmosphere in HBCU. Number 1, JSU. I think they got it right. I would say game day atmosphere, all inclusive. Includes the tailgate, includes the boom walking in the stadium, includes, you know what I mean, the 0 quarter, the 5th quarter, the game, the fans, the JSU rock the house at halftime. Everything all inclusive. I think Jackson State puts on a really good show. Can we be better? Absolutely we can. But we appreciate Fox Sports but if you go and ask the HBCU guys, they probably will say something a little different. But everybody know who it is. FAMU, from what I've been told, has a great game day atmosphere. Zoe spoke more to that. I haven't really spent any time. Never been to Tallahassee, so I can't speak to it. I'm not even going to try to give my thoughts on it. Grambling has a pretty solid game day experience. Tuskegee, for sure. Ball and parlay, man. It's a small stadium, but they make it do what it do. Tuskegee is prototypical HBCU that, hey, man, they do what they do well. You know what I mean? And shout out to them. And North Carolina Central, got to get over there to Eagle Land, man, and see what it's like over there for a game day, experience. Not sure when that'll ever happen, but I would love to. Why just HBCU? Shouldn't that be all FCS? Well, I don't think we don't mind that, brother JB. I don't mind that no more. I'm not looking to be included anymore. Inclusion, and you do realize they done got rid of the DEI departments in a lot of companies. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. The part that people keep focusing on is the diversity part. People forget all about the equity and the inclusion. The equity is the key word in that. But in essence, equity is not the root word for equity is equal in speaking to equality. And you know how, like, I was listening to Mark Cuban talk about that on the Uncle Shay podcast, right? Basically, do you know where that conversation is it's a very like race dominant conversation, bro. Here's what I mean. To have that conversation, it would have to mean that, like Mark Cuban being a white guy, I don't know what his real nationality, whatever that is. I don't know his roots, his history like that, right? But if you look at it, he's a white guy, right? When you hear people like him give that thought process on that, you hear blacks, you hear Asian, you hear LGBTQ, all the different, and it's like, when did everything that's not those things become the shot caller in all of this? Do you get what I'm saying? I'll break it down a little further for you. My question is, and it's a rhetorical question. It's a rhetorical question. We're gonna get to some stuff, man. This is just where I'm at now in life, man. It's a lot happening. I'm pretty perturbed today, but especially with the news of John Amos. I'm just so disturbed by that, man. It's a gut wrenching. Yeah, he's Jewish. Okay. So here's what I'm saying. Like, okay, on surface, you look at Mark Cuban, he's a white guy. You know what I mean? And it's like, all right, whatever. But my point is, the whole conversation is it stems from a white is the standard and everything else is qualified as diversity. It's just when you start really just listening to the conversation, bro, it's like, wait a minute. Why does everybody else get lumped into this thing? And now the code word for DEI is, it's almost like it's a racial, it has a lot of racist undertones to it now. It's just a DEI hire. Just say what you want to say anyway, you know what I mean? And it's the world we live in, man, especially here it's just the world we live in. It's an interesting thing, man, when you really hear that talked about. And it's always gets a little shaky. Shannon was very calm. He just asked the questions and just ask the questions and just shut up. I don't know if you watched that podcast episode. If you haven't, if you're interested in it, go check it out. We'll move on from it. But it's one of those things, man. It's just one of those things when you have those conversations. It's just like, that's interesting. All the universities around the country are getting rid of their DEI departments and all this and that stuff. And I really wish there was no need for it. But the reality of the matter is, it's just not so. It's just not so.
I mean, you can find that issue in any conversation that you bring up, from religion to workplace. What you have to do, or what I do, definitely, you just have to find, the comfort space within yourself, and you let stuff bother you that's going to bother you and stuff that's not. But at the end of the day, we already know what it is. So, it's a matter on how you deal with it.
Yeah, that's the average thought process for every black person in this world, where that enters the workforce. We understand that. And I'm not talking about just a gumbo of different topics. I'm talking about a specific particular conversation in relation to that. But you're right, though. How you handle it is really the essence of how you move and all that good stuff. But the reality of the matter is, I don't know. How did I even get on that? What were we talking about? What the hell just happened?
I don't know, man. You would have yourself a good time, so I left you alone.
I don't run from conversations like that. They don't make me nervous. I don't get uncomfortable. I understand I get it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So right. I'm not going to be held to you can't talk about that. And I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. Like I'm not really coming at nobody. I'm just saying, like, when you have a conversation in regards to it, it's like, man, I don't know what got into it. I know we talked about equity, but I don't know what the heck came up that made me even think about that.
You're too young for that.
You're
too young for that.
Oh, I know what it was. It was this type. It was Brother Kirksey. Somebody asked a question about. So they put this up on the topic. They talked about the top 5 game day, and they said, well, why is it specify HBCU and not FCS? And I just said, well, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with keeping it as HBCU and not really trying to lump us in with the FCS, because that is never really done like that. I mean, we are FCS school, but when most folks talk about FCS, the HBCUs are always kind of isolated and separated in a different category. And just because you don't talk about it don't mean that it ain't what it is. And just because I do decide to talk about it don't make me, a bad guy or crap starter. It is what it is. This is the reality that we live in. So if people get offended by the conversation, then obviously somebody must be getting hit. There's a saying that says you let the chips fall where they may. Somebody must have got hit by one of them chips if you got a problem with what we're saying, if we're not really identified or coming at nobody directly. We just having dialogue. So for me, I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, we all know that HBCU.
Making that statement don't even mean you're not trying to have inclusion. It's no different than saying, and hold on, before I say that, what's up, fellas? What's up, Diablo family?
What up?
What's up?
It has nothing to do with inclusion. If you want to take it there, you can, but that's not what it is. It's no different than saying, hey, who got the best game day atmosphere in the SEC? Who got the best game day atmosphere in the Southeast? Who got the best game day experience in the East Coast? Who got the best game day experience in the
if that's what if you're speaking specifically about HBCUs, then yeah. But if we're having a conversation about that, it's where you want to take it. I mean,
that's my point.
Yeah,
it's like saying, oh, who got the best game day experience in the Power Five? Who got the best game day experience in all of FBS or the Group of Five? So I mean, it's segmented. I mean, you can take it however you want to take it. Doing one doesn't mean you're trying to not do with the other.
Totally. But yeah, it made me go back to that conversation with Mark Cuban. That's how I got there. But it came up, and I was just like, man, DEI. It's a funny little thing though. But anyway, somebody talked about inclusion. I'm gonna say this because I've been kind of on a rant. I'm gonna just tell you where my conversation starts from, and I'll go from there. This is something we talked about on Around the Block in the show. And this is pertaining to HBCU. So you had the MEAC, right? So with all the conference realignment, and you guys can chime in on your thoughts on this as well. There's conference realignment, right? So FAMU and Bethune-Cookman left the MEAC, came to the SWAC. So now the SWAC has 12 teams, right? And not only do they have 12 teams, now the MEAC only has 6 teams that are playing football right now. And we talked about the potential of some teams and possibly addition. So when the conversation comes up in the HBCU polls and all that whatnot, there's a Tennessee State, there's a Hampton, North Carolina A&T, those who don't play in HBCU conferences. And when we talked about a couple of ideas as far as what I would like to see from a Celebration Bowl standpoint. When you look at the SWAC, here we are. In both divisions, 6 on each side. But when you talk about what I said that and y'all tell me what y'all think in the chat. I said that HBCUs, like the Celebration Bowl, if I could wave a magic wand and have my way, I would expand on the Celebration Bowl week. Like I would go for an HBCU playoffs, like 14 playoff. And what I was talking about was so what do y'all think about the fifth quarter against Texas? I see folks eager to say the Boom took a lot of hurt feelings from last season. I think we did a good battle, but I don't know. I ain't watch it. I don't really get. I
can speak to it real quick, short and fast in a hurry. Boom got the dub. I'm not saying as a JSU fan. Texas Southern had too many tempo issues and too many mess ups on points, and Trumpers ain't clean coming through. Boom was clean throughout. If you want to go by song selection, have at it. But the Boom was best sounding band between the two, and no mess ups, and was clean the whole entire night.
Cool deal. I was locked in on the Grambling Prairie View overtime game, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't entertain the quarter. But no, I don't see. I wouldn't say of 18 playoff, brother Nicholas. I said only
between two conferences.
Yeah, you went way too far. 18 playoff. We gonna do that. That's way too many teams for what we're looking at. So what I said was, because really all you have is 2. I would do a semifinal at a home. This is exactly right. This is exactly what I said. So what I was proposing, and then you guys tell me what you think about this. You give me your thoughts. We just talking. So TD, the MEAC don't play a bowl game. They don't play a championship game, and they only got 6 teams. So they play a lot of. So let's say I was saying I would love to see North Carolina A&T and Hampton go back to the MEAC. maybe some other teams add to the MEAC. Let's get to 10 teams, right? And if they do, then maybe they get a championship game. Question I had was, it wasn't really a question, it was more of a thought. I said the MEAC champion play the SWAC runner-up, and the SWAC champion play the MEAC runner-up in a semifinal game, but both home games, and they both would be to offset the expenses of the traveling team. There would be some sponsors that would still be a part of the Celebration Bowl invitation playoff. The first round of the playoff is at the home of the champion, so you get a home game against the opposing team. Now, the winner of those games actually go to the Celebration Bowl. I said, if we were to do anything as opposed to trying to find our ways in other spaces, I would just like to grow and expand on what we're doing, right? Go ahead. You want to jump in on it?
I was going to highlight the example that you're giving, right? So as it's constructed right now, if you have everything set up in the way that you mentioned it, Ken, I would kind of how can I say this? It's kind of tricky because I would try to have it where, and you'll feel me on what I'm about to say. It's one thing to say the SWAC champion and the SWAC runner-up, but if there's some type of formula or something that we could use, because I just want to give this example. Imagine from the let's just go back to the previous 3 years, right?
It wouldn't be right now because the MEAC champion MEAC don't have championship games, so it'll be the second seed. Let me just say it that way. Go ahead, bro.
So just visualize if you could. Let's go back to Prime first year, right? And we can go back the first year, the second year, even to last season, because FAMU won the conference last year. And just following on this, what if that first season you have some type of formula, right, with the best two teams, however you come up there with, right? I'm not going to necessarily go to the runner-up because that could be proof to what they're saying. But just envision Jackson State and FAMU in the playoff formula with that first year, South Carolina State, and then North Carolina Central in a 14 playoff. And the reason why I say it because those were the 4 teams that everybody wanted to see play. And then you also, in some happenstance, you probably could have got a rematch, which is what everybody claimed they wanted, possibility of FAMU playing Jack State in the Celebration Bowl. Then we can actually go into, the second year, right? So let's say, Jack State beat FAMU that second year. We dominated them, but then that's the only loss they have in conference. Well, then North Carolina Central win the MEAC the next year, but let's just say the 2 best teams in the MEAC and the 2 best teams in the SWAC go to a 14 playoff to go to the Celebration Bowl. Same thing. Because imagine even that second year, you got Jack State and FAMU in that playoff scenario that you're thinking about, and you have North Carolina Central. Who was it that second year? Because it was South Carolina State. It was Central, and I think it might have been South Carolina State the second year. But either way it goes, you have both of those teams in the 14 playoff, and the winner of those games goes to the Celebration Bowl. So just think, even then, you're talking about a rematch with FAMU versus Jackson State or Jack State and North Carolina Central. You see what I'm saying? That idea and that construct would work wonders. Now, the thing is, to somebody mentioned earlier, it seemed like you're rewarding the runner-up. No, you're not, because the runner-up has to go on the road. It's a playoff. The top 2 teams actually make it, in that place. And again, you could treat that like it's a bowl game, but it's a playoff game, and you can get, to your point, Ken, you can get sponsors for those playoff games. That's actually a damn dope idea because, again, it's going to put
because I can promise you that with this 12-team playoff, that there's a shit ton of sponsorship dollars. And I got something that I'm finna show y'all in a minute. So I want you to keep going. I'm just setting this conversation up because I got something for the naysayers. On the Spaces years ago, when Prime was our coach, and we was talking about progressive thoughts, I got to show y'all something because something came across Bleacher Report today, and I get tired of people always want to poo-poo stuff that don't exist, when in actuality, you can go out and get something. You can start something. That's why it's called inaugural season, or it has to be a starting point. But keep going. I'm gonna show you something. Just say, keep going.
But so just think of that, and let's go into last season, right? You go into last year, it was FAMU and Prairie View, that actually go into that 14 playoff. And you're talking about now, watch this. you got Howard and North Carolina Central. So think about that in that 14 playoff. So watch this, Ken. So in the same scenario, let's say Howard goes on to win their game, but then watch this. Remember, Howard beat the stuffing out of Central to win the MEAC. Now you could possibly have a rematch of the MEAC championship in the Celebration Bowl. Who wouldn't want to see that?
Well, I mean, and then you got
who wouldn't want to see that?
Well, to the people before we even go any further, we're not including D2. We're not. This is a Division I because FCS don't be included in FBS. It's not about exclusion. They're not included right now. We're talking about an expansion on because I mean, honestly, what you can wind up happening is having two of the best teams from the same conference playing in the Celebration Bowl.
Exactly.
Which is what you just said. TD, you want to jump in?
But it will create a game that people want to see. You know what I'm saying? Late in the season.
You want to jump in on this real quick before we keep moving? I'm gonna deal with this for a second. We'll talk about Alabama A&M and Jack State in a minute. And then we also gonna do a pregame show on Saturday. So just bear with us, man. It's hump day. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, I definitely think it'd be good if the MEAC had a playoff. I mean, they run the same system that we run. That way. Well, I know they're not gonna have that much time off this time because the game is being pushed up. But a playoff system, a 4-game system, will be good. However, man, that will be a situation if the number 1 team from the SWAC, lose to the number 2 team in the MEAC and don't make the Celebration Bowl.
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, definitely possible.
Well, you're still the SWAC. You're still the SWAC. So I'll give you this scenario, TD. SEC champion loses in the championship game or don't get there, and they lose in the semifinals. Toughest team from the toughest conference win the championship game and lose to a freaking G5 team on a bad day. It's going to happen in this 12-team playoff. Keep going.
Right. So
somebody gonna get slept by your own saying any given Saturday.
It can happen. Yeah. So I'm good. I'm good with the playoff system. Actually, I like the playoff system that the SWAC have. I mean, I know that MEAC do not play it, and I look at it like this. It gives the student athletes something to look forward to. It gives them a celebration. So now, you have a playoff in the SWAC, and they playing, they win, they get a ring. Now they won, they earned their spot because they beat the number 2 team or number 1. They came number 1 team out of their division, and it'll be the same in the MEAC. Now you got the both powerhouse teams coming from each conference, to match up. I think that'll be great.
So look at this, man. I saw this come across Bleacher Report earlier today, right? So the Sacramento Kings, bro, y'all do realize that Sac State is an FCS school, right? Did you know that? So you got Sacramento State, that's an FCS program. Play good football, bro. Now with the potential to join the Pac-12. And look at what just happened out of nowhere. The Sacramento Kings has offered to help the college basketball team. Now, I know this is not talking about football, but the point I'm making is that because of the region, because of where they are, this is a professional team in that area. They was like, now would an HBCU get blessed like this? We don't know, man. I'm not saying that they would have. I'm just telling you that don't say that things can't happen that's out of the ordinary to help a FCS school make their transition up to the FBS level. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this: wherever there's obstacles, wherever there is mud pits and snake traps and all, whatever you want to call it, right? Wherever there's those types of things, there's opportunities. So TD, for winning the championship, you know what you get? You get a playoff game sponsored by the Celebration Bowl. I'm following me now. It's still a Celebration Bowl. It's a Celebration Bowl playoff. Whatever this, who's the sponsor? Where we at? Who the sponsor of the Celebration Bowl? Cricket, right? Yep, Cricket Celebration Bowl. Cricket still can do what they do. This is just expanded revenue. They're going to help offset.
It would be called the Cricket Playoff.
Yeah, the Cricket. Look, the Cricket Celebration Invitational Playoff the champion goes to the bowl. You know what I'm saying? The season is over with, bro. The regular season is over with. So here we are in a situation now where the playoff time starts. Guess what, TD? You get an extra game for winning the championship game, right? You get to host a whole nother game and take the lion's share of the revenue. Now, the team that's coming on the road, the sponsorship dollars assist them with travel expenses. They ain't gonna get no revenue now. You just show up to play football. You see what I'm saying? You want to bring your band, you got to foot the bill to bring your band. We're going to cover your hotel. We're going to cover your travel to the team. So we don't run into any roadblocks with the game. You follow what I'm saying? But the home team finna eat. You see what I'm saying? The SWAC already got a championship game that allows the home team to host the best record to host the championship game. So that's more revenue, is more opportunities for scholarships, not for sponsorship dollars.
TV money.
The FBS level they're going to a 12-team playoff, which means that football is going to be going for a long. You see what I'm saying? It's more games. And at the end of the day, more games equals more revenue. Now, it might be in a scenario. Go a couple years back, TD, who were the best two teams in football in 2023? It was clear. I mean, 2022, arguably, well, 2000 and yeah, you say that, but I mean, you know, obviously, yeah, Tom Hanks donated $12 million to Gonzaga to jumpstart their football program. You see what I mean, bro? It's amazing how the other damn how they just come out of woodwork with money, man.
But
I'm just saying that it can be done. The only thing I'm after is just that when we start pitching ideas, I'm just saying for the naysayers to not just automatically poo-poo and be like, no, let's just do what we're doing when everybody around us in the same space is moving and shaking. Everybody moving and shaking. So what I'm saying is, TD, what can we do in the space that we're in the arena that we play in to expand what we're doing? Because I'm gonna just be real with you. Trying to tell HBCUs to go up to the FBS level, we too scared for that. We too scared, man. We're not gonna do that. So let's it. Go ahead.
Do y'all think that the celebration boat? Y'all think the FCS playoff starts too early? Do you think the celebration championship will be allowed to play in that?
No, it started because of the amount of FCS teams. And you know what? If I'm the FCS
it
playoffs,
don't even matter though.
I don't even
matter.
I don't even want them. If I'm those teams, that's all they have, bro. They don't have this.
Why I don't honestly. There's no honest, tangible reason to even participate in the playoffs
because
there isn't.
No revenue.
No, it's not a lot of money in that.
No, there is no money in it.
No money.
Yeah, ain't no money in that. But here's what I'm saying,
you're
though.
losing money. So what's the point?
There's money in the Celebration Bowl, though.
Watch this. I'm gonna say it again because I've been saying it for the past 6 years, 5-6 years now. Everybody want to talk about, go to playoffs, play the best. If everything that you're playing for, all these schools have literally told you year after year after year that playoff don't mean shit. They tell you that because the very thing that you want to play for, they're running from it to go jump to an FBS that they themselves won't have an opportunity to even play for a championship.
Let me ask you this, though.
They tell you every year.
Does the D2 schools, the SIAC champ, so the SIAC champ and the CIAA champ go to the D2 playoff? That's why you can't really. Their timing is actually, it works for them because they usually only. I think D2s usually play how many games they play? 10 games.
They play 11 games.
11, 10. A lot of teams started late this year. That's why I asked that. They didn't play 12. I think they play 11.
No, they play 11. We play 12. So it's
okay. They play 11. Okay, so here's my point. TTD, when they get done, for those who want them to go participate, I would love to see them. They would have to. They play. Doc say play 10. So that's what I'm saying. Like they would have to punt on going to the D2 playoffs, which I don't think they want to do that. And you have kind of like a celebration bowl. And I don't even think, I think D2, I think it works for them. It fits. It works. Like we have the Bayou Classic, Turkey Day Classic. Is that correct? The Turkey Day and the Bayou Classic, they literally disrupt the SWAC, and it's too much money involved in it. See, this how you know money is a big player. We already know money is a big player, but nobody's moving the Bayou Classic. They're not budging.
Well, I'm on the Turkey Day Classic. It's the absolute oldest classic.
They're not moving them classic, bro, because it's so much money. It's so entrenched and ingrained. So what we have to do is we have to literally create our own system and just which is already there. All I'm talking about is expansion. It's just a little bit of expansion, add one extra game, which is gonna be a little bit more suspense. The HBCU conferences have their own bowl game too. Yep. They just did. They just don't send their champions. Yep. Johnson C. Smith. They went over to Florida. That's correct, Blue. So TD to the champions, the non-champions, the best of those two go play in a bowl game for the D2s. But the D2 champions go to the playoffs. So the D2 system works. It's just that this hinges on and somebody and having this dialogue. The question like, what about Tennessee? Do we include Tennessee State in the house? I said, hell no. If they're not in the HBCU conference, the hell with you. You stick with the OVC, go to the playoffs, do what you do. You're not a part of this. But this, I'm saying that with this in mind, TD. People being mentioned. Who was they talking about going from D2? Who we think can go D2 to the MEAC? Is it Clark
Virginia
Atlanta?
State.
Virginia State. Okay, Virginia State. Because we saw TD saw Virginia State play.
And Morehouse in talks now too.
So Morehouse, Virginia State, possibly Clark.
Possibly Clark.
Okay, 3 teams, right? So that's 3 D2s and Tennessee State, Hampton, North Carolina A&T. You see where I'm going with this?
Well,
they playing the games anyway. Go look at Tennessee State's schedule. Hell, you playing all the MEAC teams. You playing all the HBCUs. You might as well go to the conference. Hampton, all the non-conference games, HBCU. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, we beg the question. I mean, why constantly want to play or even get, play Jackson State again and not interested in coming over to the league? I mean, I wonder about that. I think it'd be a good game.
Look, they getting destroyed over there, Blue. They getting whooped, TD. They 3 games. If they win 3 games, it's against 3 HBCUs.
But you know what? But see, I'm gonna tell you, that's the low-hanging fruit part. That's the low-hanging fruit part of it. To be honest with you, Ken, the real issue is they left and went to a whole nother conference. They haven't received one benefit of why they went there. It ain't just football. Think about it. What if they haven't gained anything from being in the conference? A&T has the game. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and say it. There are schools that leaving the conference because they don't want Hampton and A&T to be in there.
They're our DEI edition. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. I ain't going nowhere. I don't want to be accepted. I'm good.
And A&T have not benefited from being in the CAA. They have
regressed tremendously, bro.
I'm not just talking about football. I'm saying as a whole, they haven't benefited in one way from being in that conference. None.
Delaware going to Conference USA. Look, all them FCS schools gonna go to FBS at some point. And this is what I'm saying.
Hold on. But why? So why they running from the playoff? Did everybody want to raise hell about playing?
Because there's money at the FBS level. So here's what I'm saying. For us, and I'm talking about for us, this is FUBU. For us, by us. Listen to me. If we not going up, we need to super duper invest in our stuff. What is our stuff? The Celebration Bowl. That's all I'm saying. You add TD, if they can expand. Listen, they expanded 4 additional, is it 4 games, bro, in the playoffs now? It used to be 2. Now it's 8. Am I tripping or did somebody get a bye? Was it 6 to start off? Did somebody get a bye?
What?
In its playoffs?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't even care.
I got to go look at the FBS. But this is all I'm saying. I'm just pitching. Man, listen. I don't know about y'all, man. When I'm gonna tell you what it feel like, bro. You ever been on the neighborhood? You own your house in your neighborhood, right? Everybody they renovating their houses and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Folk getting their yard redone. You got the neighbor across the street adding on to the house. Such and such done got a new vehicle. Everybody moving and shaking around you, and you just staying pat. Looking silly, looking goofy, watching everybody elevate. Oh, the conference champs get a bye. Okay. All right. My point that I'm making is, and this is the reality of it, every last one of those games, I don't care if it's the 12 seed playing the 1 seed, all those games are going to make millions and millions of dollars. The ratings are going to be there. I think the top 4 teams get it. Okay. Top 4 teams get a bye. Okay. So here's all I'm saying. It was just a shot in the air. It was just a thought. Not taking no shots at nobody. All I'm saying is that from a Celebration Bowl standpoint, look, man, it's a one and done opportunity, bro. It's a lot of good teams. I would just love to see us enter into our own playoff system where at least the runner up, man, because it do at least be two good teams. You know, it'd be kind of painful when that fluky team that's really good have a bad day, and it's so hard to get to the Celebration Bowl. This is not about Jackson State, by the way. Our goal is to get to Atlanta in the system and the construct that it is in. I'm just being real, but let's call it what it is, man. If we wouldn't have went there last year anyway, it still would have been Alabama State. I think it would have probably been, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been us. So this isn't about Jackson State. It's just about an opportunity for teams if they can make that second seed instead of trying to go to the FCS playoffs. Let's have an HBCU playoff, bro. Runner-ups versus champs. Opposite of conference. Let's strengthen the conferences and let's do what we do and make it look good. Make what K-Dot say? I'm gonna make it look sexy. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it look good, man. We already doing what it do anyway. It's a beautiful thing. Have y'all been to Atlanta? Who in the chat been to a Celebration Bowl? Hopefully everybody has had that experience, man. It's a beautiful weekend, man. But what I'm saying is one extra weekend would be dope, in my opinion. If we calling it what it is, that's just my thoughts, man. We'll see what happens. The invested were made by big billionaire brands getting $1 million donations from million. I'm just telling you, man, it can be done. Don't say it can't be done.
Well, see, the main thing, Ken, everything, look, you have not because you ask not. The thing is, everybody can tell you what you can't do when it ain't been done.
He goes, oh,
you can't sit there and not be afraid to try. Again, evolve or die.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. They say, oh, man, ESPN own the rights to that TV deal, man. We can't do it. How come you can't? We got HBCU Plus. We got HBCU Go.
Well, guess what? You can try to strike up something with Amazon
Prime. You got Amazon Prime. You got Peacock. They got games on Peacock, bro. I don't even watch Peacock.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, you can't do nothing if you DOA. If you did on arrival. If you scared of a try, then hell yeah, you did and you can't do nothing. I mean, hey, what's the worst thing that can happen? Motherfucker tell you, yeah. I mean, nothing from nothing leave nothing. So if you're scared of trying something, this shit. I mean,
but there was a time when the Celebration Bowl didn't exist. All it was the SWAC championship game and the season was over.
And guess what else? 1,000% of everybody in the MEAC when it was created. Oh, we hate it. Damn, South Carolina State. But if you hate it, went there. Oh, we love it. Damn. Oh yeah, make all the sense in the world. Look at the payoff we got. Oh hell yeah. And then hold on, and you actually had some people, I want to go to the playoff. Yet 3 and 4 teams, 5 teams every year. The team that y'all want to go play, telling y'all, damn them playoffs. But y'all like, we know y'all leaving, but we still won't go to the playoffs. Everybody started leaving. Teams that can't even win the damn playoffs. Got losing records trying to get the hell up out of FCS. But we still won't go to playoffs. We don't want to play out in the home and home, but we want to go to the playoffs. I mean, make it make sense.
It said, well, why would the SWAC go and share hard-fought negotiations to first get FAM in Bethune televised SWAC championship game with host teams making $1 million and share with the MEAC who's sitting on that? Well, I mean,
I can answer that. That's low hanging fruit in the way to think about that. You looking at that as a construct of when FAMU left, and guess what?
Yeah.
You're saying it's true, but we're talking about doing something different. And
for us to do that thing,
hold on. To do that thing different, the MEAC has to be a player in that, but also it's a new constructed MEAC. And so they're gonna have to be a player in that. And guess what? To get FAMU to make it even more attractive, guess what? If going forward, I can sit there and get them to now force them to add teams to make money, because it takes money to make money. The MEAC becomes more attractive now. And guess what? Now you can sit there and, hey, why even settle for $1 million? Because I promise you, in the new playoff thing, it'll be more than $1 million, because it ain't just one game now. It's 2 additional games plus the Celebration Bowl. So why settle for $1 million when you can get 2?
Hey, it might be a situation, TD, where the 2 best teams are in the same division and didn't even play in the SWAC championship game.
Exactly.
They just lost to the team that won the East.
That's why I gave the example.
You know what I'm saying? So what you may get is, I said at the end of the season, the 2 best teams are the ones that enter the playoff. Because you could be on the division being 6-5 and be trash, but you won your division. That's why you got to the championship game. But the other team over there only lost 1, and they get a chance to go on the road to play against the champion or what have you. I'm not talking about in the system that it is. I'm just talking about a revamped, renovated look on what we're talking about. But it also includes the likes of Hampton and NCAT and those other teams going to the MEAC, which bolsters them and boosts them up as well. Because what I'm seeing is, can I just call it what it is? I'm seeing non-African Americans band together for PWI growth and advancement to upward mobility. Did y'all get what I'm saying? It's always a question mark, and it's always a whataboutism when it's us. We're the only ones that scoff at progression. Go ahead, TD. Jump on in there, bro.
Too many people like to play opposite, guys.
Hold on, real quick.
No, I'm just listening to you guys, and you often bring up different scenarios on probably what would be best for JSU as well as the SWAC and just HBCU balls, period. I mean, it seems like y'all might want to join somebody committee, man, and help make some decisions.
I mean, shit, they fired you too late for hiring me.
Somebody already said Joe for president in the chat. Make him president of the damn the HBCU committee growth. What do you call it? HBCU playoff committee. We need a committee. Put us on there.
I mean,
we love
to HBCU conference. I've done that too. I mean, they weren't dragging their damn feet.
So I was thinking when you was talking about moving up to FBS and stuff like that, you were talking about somebody need to reach out to the AD. Man, you ever thought about drafting up you a nice letter? Is it
Hold on, you late. You ain't gonna get?
Yeah, you got one drafted up. You about to send to each
pass it on his word.
Hey,
like, hey,
man.
Hey man, no, I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. This is why I brought that up, TD. Can we be real about something?
Yeah.
I feel like the moving up to FBS right now is a pipe dream. So right now, I mean, seriously, I don't think that we're moving up right anytime soon. I just believe I would love to be wrong about that. And that's not
the right play though.
It's not it would be the right play, but I'm not saying that in relation to anything or anyone. I'm just saying, just kind of looking at it, I don't really think that we're going to do that because of somebody would have to accept us in the conference, probably have to get an invitation. I don't see us moving up collectively as a group. It's just, I just don't, I would love to be wrong about that. I don't see it because I don't think there's enough, not that there aren't any. There's the Bible say not many wise, not many noble. It didn't say not any. Said not many, right? I don't think there is enough progressive thinking leadership within our space.
It ain't now.
It is. Well, we got some progressive thinkers. We do. I just don't think that you're not jumping out
just make no moves.
Well, no. I said progressive thinkers. I'm saying that but you're not gonna. It takes a unified front from a university standpoint. Like all have to be in harmony from the president to the AD administration to the coaches. Everything got to align. And I'm just saying that you could have multiple parties within that very same space and it still not work because everybody's not aligned, bro. Like we can't even make a move, us three on the platform together in the direction that we're not aligned. You can have two people want to do one thing, another one do, you see what I'm saying? So I'm saying that in order to do that, but my point is this, bro. I'm talking about from the top down perspective of all throughout the conference and the HBCUs. I don't think that there is enough collectively, collective bargaining going on right now to make that joint effort. So with that being said, all right, let's play within the space that we exist in, right? If we're not going to go up, let's just make what we do greater. And let's improve on that and not just stand pat. Only reason I'm saying that is because I just see a lot of damn moving going on around. I'm just like, man, I'm getting a little anxious. Like, bro, let's do something. Let's do something.
So again, if you move, do you carry the HBCU title? Do you carry the logo? Because now you enter in different spaces.
Well, you're gonna be HBCU regardless. Yeah, it didn't make no difference. Same thing with NCAT and Hampton and Tennessee State. They over in spaces that's non-HBCU conferences. They still HBCU. It ain't gonna change that. And matter of fact, TD, the best games that they play are the games against HBCU school. you're not changing the fabric of who you are and the history of what you come from. That's just who you are. So I say, why not do you and do it great? People say,
But
man,
it's still an HBCU conference.
What is?
I'm saying if we move up, it's still an HBCU conference.
Well, if we move up and create a conference in the FBS level, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you do that for sure, but I'm saying, you know, if you move to, you know,
well, it would be like moving to Conference USA or Sun Belt in a similar fashion that NCAT has moved up to CAA. It'll be the same thing. It wouldn't just we'll just be an HBCU playing on the FBS level. Hell, I'm doing it on my NCAA football right now anyway. Hell, I'm in the ACC right now. Jack State in the ACC right now, kicking tail, boy, winning championships. So, but I'm just saying that's a video game. But realistically, I deal in reality, bro. Like realistically speaking, man, you can't tell me that we can't at least have a conversation about a HBCU Division I celebratory type celebration bowl invitation playoff system where we just increasing, we're just adding one game.
Even as it's constructed right now, I remember, man, look, I'm doing go cut the shit. It was me and me alone who came up with the term. I coined the term. The SWAC is an FBS conference in FCS clothing. I created this shit. And then guess what? Like, oh no, the hell it ain't. I'm like, yes, we are. Because right now we don't go to the playoffs. We have the same goals that the MAC has. Same damn goals. Same shit. Same shit. Win your conference championship, go to a bowl game. The only difference is they got 85 scholarships. We got 6'3" Spirit at 85. Outside of that, it's the same shit. Everybody's like, no, it ain't. No, I'm like, yes, it is. It's the same shit. We choose not to go to the playoffs, and we choose to go play for a bowl game. We have the same goals. Jackson State and Southern Miss has the same goal when the football season starts. They're FBS, we're FCS. It's the same shit. They just got 15 more scholarships.
And they don't have a pathway to get to a championship either. They can win their conference and get. They're not going to know. They're not winning on that championship. They all know it. It's about money.
Yeah, I've been saying it for the longest. But again, it takes other people that, you know what I'm saying, they don't look like me to say it, and then it's like, oh wow, yeah. Just like I've been said, you know, and great. Some people say you're beating a dead horse. No, the thing that we should have did it then, but the thing that's different now is just like Ken stated, the college football landscape has changed.
Yes, it has.
If you don't evolve, you will die. The time is right now to sit here and make a move to do this, because from a financial standpoint, because even right now, I even changed it, Ken. I said, I tell you what, if the SWAC or the MEAC individually, if you can do the very thing that you're doing now, very thing without changing anything, and you can make it better, would you do it? Bet you everybody will say, yeah. Well, guess what? If you have an FBS conference, that's exactly what you goddamn it doing. You'll be doing the very thing that you're doing now. You're just making a better version of it.
Hey, let me say this, TD. In the FCS playoffs, you know where they playing at? At home. No. That's the championship is at Frisco. Everybody else playing at home. You hosting or you on the road? That's how the playoffs is.
But you hosting money and making no revenue.
I get you. This is what I'm saying. For us, it's a little different because we got a different element. We have a niche crowd. Our fan base is a fabric of our baseline. But this is what you don't have. This is what you're not accounting for. Guess what, TD? Your budget stay the same. An extra game with extra revenue, with sponsorship dollars. I just rewarded myself with more additional revenue for my bottom line that I wasn't factoring in. Because at the end of the day, if you suck, you just go through your regular season like you regular do. But I'm talking about the reason why there's sponsorship dollars, the reason why there's partnerships, the reason why all of that is where it's at is because you have a potential to rake in more dollars. That's why it's advantageous for you to win and host that game. Man, a Jackson State getting an extra game, hell, I don't give a damn if it's Delaware State, North Carolina Central, whoever. As long as they ain't going in the hole for that extra game because they did meet their budget for the year. So you don't want to put the teams in a bad spot. So if you can cover costs, whatever that cost look like.
So it just doesn't benefit you if you lose, if you have to be the one to travel.
There you go. So you don't want to run that team into the hole where they got to spend money to go on the road because this is a part of a playoff system. That's all I'm saying. Now, to that point, you ain't gonna get no revenue, but you ain't gonna accrue no expenses neither, though. We're gonna make sure all expenses. That's just me saying that. There may be a potential for some revenue. Hell, they might give you some tickets and say, hey, you sell your tickets, you get to keep these. what have you. There may be a way, or there may be a way for you to partner with a sponsor. There's all types of ways you can do things, bro. We just talked about on Monday with Dave Portnoy, just talking about, listen, I'm gonna put $3 million up every year for the best quarterback for my school, and we're gonna make the quarterback come sit down on the podcast. He just pulled it out of thin air. There's a way to do it, man. That's all I'm saying. So it's just a thought. I hope the commissioners are listening. Commissioner of the MEAC and the SWAC. Let's grow these conferences and make what we got going on. Now, we just got to get to the Celebration Bowl, though. Because at the end of the day, where we at now, if you got a celebration, it's one bowl that literally you got freaking 18 teams trying to play to go to one bowl game, bro. It's dope the way it is, but hell, you got 6 teams. TD, a 6-team conference has a much greater chance of getting there than a fucking 12-team conference. You see what I'm saying? It's out of whack. And they get to sit down for a month. It's advantage MEAC. The MEAC is sitting back like saying, hey, you see what I'm saying? Hell, the SWAC can have their own playoff system if they want to. And just cut the MEAC out if they wanted to. They really could. If you wanted to. Top 2 teams from the East, the other, but you, again, I'm saying there's a way to advance it, but the MEAC got to do their part. And I know it's a ways down the road. We don't know if it'll happen or not. I just thought I'd throw it out there. After all the moving, are these teams making money? They are moving to make money. The goal behind moving is making money. I can guarantee you right now that they weren't making no money where they was at. Not like that. You ain't gonna tell me that Delaware going to Conference USA ain't gonna benefit them financially. I would think for sure that they will be totally benefited in a much greater way. Anywho, that's all I had on that, man. We can move on from that. Y'all got anything else on that?
Yeah, it just really behooves me that that the FCS playoffs don't make any money.
Well, for one, but some schools do make a little money, TD, because they get to host the games. But the teams that's going on the road,
the team that hosting ain't make no money either. They gotta put a bid in to get the award the damn game. The damn bid costs them $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 just to host the game. And then they got it in where you can't actually, because you gotta pay money up front after you host the game. They're not making no money when they host the game in the playoffs. It's a money pit. This ain't nothing new. We talked about this for years. It's a money pit, the playoffs, just to say, I won a championship and I'm in the fucking red. And HBCU is the football program fund the whole athletic department. So why am I trying to go to a playoff where I'm going to lose money and I need money to fund basketball and everything else?
Ain't no problem in it. Conference USA definitely using. They're going to lose UTEP. That's over with. UTEP finna go to the Mountain West Conference, buddy. Mountain West got a good team.
It's already done. They're gone.
Oh, they gone already. They lost one already. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it makes sense. The Pac-12 is out here like, hey, the Pac-12 looking like Martin and Claude, with Claude and Ray on Life when they said, what is it going to take for me to turn one of these Conference USA teams into a Pac-12 team?
That's the point I'm getting at. We literally had people from schools year after year after year, TD. I want to go to the playoffs. We're like, why? It's losing money. We want to play for a championship. So let me get this straight. You want to try to bleed money in the red to play for a championship, but then your men and women basketball program gonna suffer. All your non-revenues, because football funds everything. We try to sit here and act like everything's on the same level playing field from all conferences, all schools.
Look at this. The case. Tarleton State Tarleton State was literally just D2, bro. Now they D1 FCS TD, and now Conference USA trying to get them to jump into their country. You see what I'm saying? Once again, they telling you, just the mere fact, Blue, that you put that out there tells me they don't want us.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't the rest of HBCUs. You either gonna make your own conference, or you're gonna make what you do greater. You got to expand on what you're doing, or you got to go up. And I'm just telling you right now, I don't think the mobility is the way.
Hey, man,
I don't think it's happening.
And guess what? And it's perfect for me to say, man, black people devalue black things. If you value your own shit, your own product, we won't be here.
Just trying to tell you, man.
Hey, man, black lives will matter when black people start valuing them. I want black lives to matter to black people. I want black institutions to matter to all black people.
Well, let me say this. that's subjective though.
No, it ain't.
I don't think that speaks for. I absolutely hate when people say that because it gets thrown in a box. So let me. I know what you're saying. I'm with you on that.
Look like a duck, quack like a duck.
To those who don't, I don't even think it's a matter of conversation. I think we all value our lives. I totally do. But there are some knuckleheads in our communities that don't value life, period. You know what I'm saying? But this
black
is the
lives
crazy
don't matter to all black people. That ain't subjective.
That's what I'm saying. Just like, and I think that applies across the board, though. That applies across the board for all groups. And we ain't just no knuckleheads in our community that don't value us. There's some knuckleheads in every community that exists that only value their own community. So Hispanics, whites, all of them. So, but I feel you. But to your point, there's a whole lot that comes behind that's that thought process. And the reality of the matter is, in that relation, it doesn't matter in the sense of valuing your own thing. We do think of that. We do seek validation. Some do seek validation from our community, from others outside the community, to feel like it's of any value. If it's just your own thing, that's true. That's true. So look behind Ken. What conference wouldn't want that? They stupid. Well, that's just Jackson State, though. Jackson State is an outlier, bro. You know what I mean? And you got those classics, though. That's why the commissioner wanted FAMU and Bethune. They were the most attractive teams because not only did you get FAMU, you get the rich tradition of FAMU and Bethune, but you also get the Florida Classic. Where does Florida Classic rank, Zoe, in the lexicon of classics in the HBCU spaces?
I mean, it's one of the top 3 classics from attendance to lore. I mean, everything.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Magic Cities.
When you talk about attendance, it's going to be Magic City Classic, Bayou Classic, Florida Classic. Then after that, you're talking
what's
about
the average attendance? I was just State Fair in the cities right now. What's Florida Classic hitting like right now? The attendance?
They go between 60 and 70.
Damn. That's
mostly 60. It hadn't been 70 in a long time. But they, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. When they remodeled the Citrus Bowl, I think they lowered the capacity of the stadium, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all from Florida can let me know. But attendance wise, it's Magic City, Magic City, Bayou Classic, Florida Classic, and then under that you're gonna have State Fair and Circle City Classic.
State Fair,
I said Circle City, Capital City Classic, but Jackson State Alcorn.
Soul Bowl.
And then will be Southern Heritage. I fall under that. Southern Heritage Class. Well, with Jackson was in it. Fall under that.
Hey, this is TJ. They want to merge. Media markets are most important nowadays. For the FBS conference, especially G5 conference. Texas State and Tennessee State. Texas Southern and Tennessee State are probably the most attractive.
Hold on. I got to say this. With all HBCUs, you can't say media markets. Let me give you an example.
Yeah, Magic City is number one. That's for sure. We do know
let me say this. You can't say nothing about their media market that Tennessee State can't get 8,000 people to a game.
Media market is Atlanta, ain't it? Atlanta's
they're in Nashville. Like Nashville is a nice side media market. Tennessee State ain't driving no damn Nashville media market.
No, they're not.
They can't get 6,000 people to a home game.
No, they can't.
They ain't driving no media market at all. Now I can watch this. Now you know who you want to know a school that has about the same numbers in attendance, but I can say they can help with the media market. Watch this. Clark Atlanta or Morehouse, because it's a whole different thing by adding Morehouse to like the MEAC or the SWAC, because we're talking about Black America.
Yeah, Magic City is Alabama State versus Alabama A&M. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's. I mean, it made sense. I mean, that was a good business move, but again, that got us to 12 teams, which was cool, you know. But now me understanding the economical side of it, I'm like, shit, I need the MEAC to come on with it, bro. I don't need them to fold.
And you know what else, Ken? Since they missed Tennessee State, I tell you what, because for the longest, the SWAC has extended an invitation to Tennessee State before they decline, right? And they'll say, "Oh, we don't want no parts of none of that." I tell you what, Y'all think me if I'm lying if you want to.
Let
Let
us know.
there be a formation of a FBS HBCU
They
cover.
gonna want in.
I bet you they'd be itching and clawing to get in that something bitch then.
They
I
would.
bet you that.
I
Hey,
mean,
watch
you know,
this. Watch this. A&T and the CAA. I bet you we have an FBS HBCU conference. I bet you they'd be getting their little slow ass up in there right now.
Well, that's why Tennessee State feels. That's why Eddie George. So you remember Eddie George this year against Pine Bluff at the press conference talking about, you know, they want to get Jack State back. Well, I mean, you attracted to that game because of what it can do for you. But as soon as you get what you get out of it, now you're running to go play Tennessee Tech and you go enjoy them games, man.
Let me address this. That's cap. That's cap. That is fans in the stands matter when it comes to a black product. And we talking about a formation of a new conference. See, Missouri State and Delaware, they're already going to something and they're relying, it's a whole different demographic. It's a whole different set of rules to what they're doing. That don't apply to what we're talking about. If you can't jive with that, you in the wrong platform, Pimpin. I can't make it no plainer than that. That don't apply when it comes to HBCU ball.
No, he's saying it should no one care about the fans in the stands. I mean, in relation to like the and I think Zoe, what he's saying in relation, remember that attendance.
I got full well what he's saying, but that don't apply when it comes to HBCU ball. Yes, it does. Because when we're talking about the formation of a brand new conference and doing this,
no, we're talking about moving up. We're talking about a prerequisite for moving up. Like they're not meaning the no one, meaning them. I'm assuming that he's saying them conferences don't care about fans in the stands because look at them going after Missouri State and Delaware. Like that element doesn't exist with those teams, and they got the invite. College and State too. Shit, ain't got no fans like that, bro. Like what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I mean, it looked like everybody looking. I would have thought that somebody would have came knocking on the HBCU though. I don't think our AD got no call yet, unless he just ain't saying nothing about it. It's possible, but I'm pretty sure if he'd have said something, if he'd got a call by now, he would have told somebody. Somebody will know something. Yeah. But I don't think nobody called us to try to get us over there because I think there's also a little fear factor in there. TD, you bring a Jackson State into the Conference USA, we're gonna be the largest.
Hold on.
Lead them in attendance too.
You know what? Hold on. We ain't got nothing. But I'm gonna say this because again, Zoe is controversial, right? But I'm gonna say this. And I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, but I'm gonna give you facts. So. Southern Miss is in the Sun Belt Conference.
Yep.
Jackson State is by far and away a better product and prime for membership in the Sun Belt Conference, better than Southern Miss.
Facts.
And I'm gonna get to all the reasons why. Jackson State is a bigger brand. Jackson State has a bigger fan base. Jackson State is in a bigger city in a bigger TV market. We are a better draw. Our football history is just as comparable to theirs. We have more Hall of Famers, more NFL draft picks. We've won just as much as they have. And our brand is way bigger than theirs. Our fan base is bigger than theirs. Our fan base travels better than theirs. We're essentially located in relation to all the other schools in that conference. If you look at the construct of the schools there, we fit better geographically than Southern Miss does. But you know why we didn't get an invite? Just take a wild guess. Because we could easily move up and could have done it. But when I say that, I sound crazy, right? Jackson State has a bigger brand than Southern Miss.
That ain't crazy. I'm waiting on the crazy. That ain't crazy. Everything you said was spot on. Just saying now. When Lane Kiffin leave after this year, Ole Miss gonna go back to the shit just like Mississippi State is. And Jackson State gonna be on with them.
They ain't won with them now.
No. They on top. They're still winning. I'm saying they winning 10 win games and stuff. The point I'm making is look at Mississippi State. Mississippi State and Ole Miss is night and day. They are.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
When Alabama or Tennessee or Georgia or those well-known established brands in the SEC, when they play LSU or when you see them on schedule, is anybody checking for Ole Miss and Mississippi State? No.
Okay, then all right, baby. Now everything he said do apply now. They don't. Yeah. What's the holdup? We just explained it to you.
Hold on. So I got a question, Beaver. Who you think draw more eyeballs on the games? You think it's Southern Miss or Jackson State? Go ahead and Google and find it. Bring it back to me. Answer that.
What's their average attendance right now?
It ain't 20,000.
How much they stadium hold?
33,000. No, 36 now. 36,000. 36,000 for the whole capacity. And that's with suites and everything. 36,000.
Can you even get that right now?
Get what?
Attendance.
Southern Miss?
So they hold 36,000. The average attendance is what though?
Oh man, right now it ain't. Oh, hold on. I can pull it up.
15,000 maybe. It's never full. So about 15K, a little 15, 20. Yeah, and that's home game. Them home game now. I mean, Southern Miss is it's a man, they falling, bro. They that team ain't really. I mean, they can if they get the right coach. Obviously.
Hold on. So home game. So so right now they're hovering around 22,000 for home game right now. They did 22,040 for Southeastern, and they did 23,530 for South Florida.
And that's
better
right
than what they normally do.
And we're close to 30. Well, we right at so we did 26 in lane. We're looking at about 20, 28, 29 right now. Average. Yeah.
Unofficial.
Official. Done with it. It's official.
I mean,
30K, TD. We will say 30K, baby. That's it.
30K. And I said none of what I said with blowing my glasses on. I'm not even giving you my opinion. I'm giving you what's in the data. It's facts.
Man, that's why, again, if you want FBS, you better go get it yourself. Because they ain't.
Watch this.
Like they're not gonna help you beat them, bro. They just not gonna do it. They know that.
Let me say this. I'm gonna keep a spade a spade. Now, you talk about Jack State, and now we talk about everything that Jack State has, right? But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Now you add to that, you add FAMU, who got eyeballs on them. You add an A&T, largest HBCU in the conference.
About 15,000 attendance right now, enrollment.
Oh, you got FAMU, you got A&T, you got Jackson State. You're gonna have Grambling in there just because it's Grambling. They got the name that's gonna be there. You're gonna add Southern. You're gonna add Alabama State. You're gonna add, we'll probably say Tennessee State to that, just for shits and giggles, because they really ain't offering nothing but it's Tennessee State. Damn it, it's a blue blood. That's 6 teams right there. I'm gonna bring in a Texas Southern. I'm gonna bring in Alabama State. That's a damn good conference to roll. That's 8 teams right there. Let's roll.
Well, you had already said Alabama State, South Carolina State.
South Carolina State. There it is. Bam, there you go. You got 8 schools, 7 conference games, 5 non-conference games. Voila. Let's go. Now watch this. I promise you, probably in the comments gonna come. Well, what about so and so and so and so? What's gonna happen to them? They're gonna stay their ass in the sweat, and the rest of them gonna stay their ass in the MEAC.
That's a good question, Brother Ricardo. The answer is hell no. You don't want to integrate into a burning house. No, you don't. I mean, they said take PV before Texas Southern. I'm with you on that.
I'm not going to, Jahar, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm just throwing some names out there.
Yeah, it's just hypothetical. It ain't nothing.
We look, we ain't got to that point yet.
At that point, you just grabbing markets. You want to take your prayer if you got Texas A&M money a little bit, something like that. Yeah, you definitely want to do that if you can. I mean, we've had the conversation. I'm not going to beat a dead horse with it. What about so and so and so?
Well, I just said.
Is it only field when they play? That's why they want Jackson State. Are we on the schedule, Jackson State athletics? Are we on the schedule next year for Southern Miss?
Possibly.
Is Jackson State playing Southern Miss in 2025?
Possibly.
That's the question.
Possibly.
I think we are, though, man. I think we are. I can't confirm it. Obviously, administration got to confirm. I think there was an opportunity for us to possibly go back to Hattiesburg. I don't want them to fire their coach, though. I don't need them to fire their coach, man. Come on, let us come down. I think we'll get them this time. So that's a good answer. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know either, man.
Possibly.
Possibly. Hey, man, let's go get them, man. TD, you think we can get them next year? If they stand pat?
We can get them this year.
We ain't got them on the schedule this year. How much eligibility does Tyquan Henderson have, bro? Let's get into some Jack State football real quick. He got 1 year, he won and done.
Hey, look, man. Why y'all think? I mean, well, since we're talking about it, I mean, you know, for to be an FBS school that has been for a while, I mean, why y'all think people don't attend their game? I mean, what about winning? Do they have a brick? following it.
You talking about Southern Miss?
Yeah.
I mean, who cares? Shit, who cares?
It's not. I mean, I think that with the growth of the SEC,
Ain't nobody care.
The
Ain't
SEC.
nobody care.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like, man, the worst thing that happened to USM was that 2-year run that Jack State had with the head coach named Primetime. No. I'm saying no. It seems unrelated, but I'm talking about brand and who thinks about who. That pushed them. They already weren't really that, you know what I'm saying, thought of. You know what I'm saying? Like when Hobson left Alcorn, went down there, they were okay for a little minute. You know what I mean? But then when Prime was at Jackson State with all the new eyes on the program, Mississippi State, Ole Miss still held packed because they're in the SEC. Like that's still just a different level, bro. You know what I mean? But USM, yeah, there you go. In the word, it's terrible.
But look, even when they was winning the kicking ass, giant killers, beating Florida State, number one in the country, don't matter. Ain't nobody care. Even when they was winning, ain't nobody care.
I'm telling you, they're afterthought. That's the best way of putting it. It's just not. It's the brand is just real bland. I don't know what they're gonna need to do, and I hope they don't figure it out.
Even with Jeff Bauer was there, and what's my boy name? Curly Hallman, when he was the head coach before him, when they was winning, ain't nobody care.
Hey, dude, so they can't give tickets away.
Hey, so what do you think they do? They got to come on up the highway and holler at the you know what I'm saying, the DEIs up there and tell them to come on down there and give them something to be excited about.
They still got Frank Gore's son down there?
No.
Hey man, I didn't even see that.
That might be the Raiders right now, boy. Ooh, we terrible. We can't even lose correctly. And let it be known, man. Let it be known. I hope that the Raiders lose so we can draft Shador at quarterback. I'm sorry. That's the only thing that's gonna fix the Raiders is Shador.
And you know what? That proves my point. Man. Because look, Southern Miss was the charter member of the Metro Conference, a charter member of Conference USA when they got created, and guess what? All their true rivals, they moved up. Southern Miss got no invite to move anywhere.
Who were their true rivals though?
Memphis and Tulane, and Louisville. Memphis, Tulane, Louisville, and Cincinnati. They were all in the Metro Conference. Memphis was in the Great Midwest, but Southern Miss, Memphis had the black and blue game. They joined the Metro Conference. After they left the Metro, and Florida State was in the Metro Conference too before they joined the ACC. And then they like I said, the charter member of Conference USA, which it was a damn good conference when it was created. A lot of people here don't even know that when Conference USA was created. Go look at who was the charter members: Cincinnati, Virginia Tech, Memphis, Southern Miss. It was a damn good ass conference, a damn good basketball conference when it first was created. Everybody moved up except Southern Miss. Everybody.
So Mo playing Southern Miss, TD in basketball. I got to go to that game, bro. I'm gonna make sure I can get to that one because I think we win that game again. Last time we played them, we whooped them. Last time Coach Tamika Reed played them, she whooped them. I'm just trying to think, bro. Like only time we lost the game was when they whooped us in football. We was just terrible.
Look, we got robbed the first time, beating the shit out of Brett Favre. Go ask Mike when he played Jack State.
You know what would be nice if we do play them next year and mess around and beat them though. We'll revenge that 87 loss.
No, it ain't.
It won't.
Yeah. Hey Travis, just make sure you buy my ticket to the Super Bowl, buddy, when we get there.
What year y'all going? Y'all gonna be going in a caravan.
I don't know, man.
That's right, EA. That's right.
FSU was be in the Metro, but independent in football.
They were in all sports in the Metro. They were independent in football. That's right.
Okay. All right, man. Let's let me do this, man. Somebody drop the collective link, man, in the chat. Let's get through these preliminaries real quick, like if y'all don't mind. Y'all know the foundation. Hit us up on Givelify to donate. Hit the ticker. Cannon Toyota. Actually, we're doing Cannon Nissan, Vicksburg, man. Compliments Cannon Toyota, Vicksburg. they're gonna give us our vehicle to head down to Mobile this weekend. So we rolling in the Canon Nissan vehicle this weekend. But shout out to Billy for connecting us with the local, with Brother Will over at Canon Nissan at Jackson. We're gonna have to get him up here on the screen, man, as a sponsor. We'll work on that. We'll seal that deal tomorrow, man, and we'll come back and let y'all know by on Friday or Saturday morning. Automasters, definitely, y'all know, video upload coming from them. Automasters06.com. Shout out Rex Collective, KC-1400 collective.com. Click the link, join it. Shout out to everybody that's joining, man. Making a little movement on that. Let's get geared up for 2025, man. Go big in a big way. So if you want to get active with us and help us get these NIL deals for our players, keep them at JSU, we need y'all support, man. We need everybody to click the link, go join it. If you don't do it, you know how to do it today, do it tomorrow. Do it the next day. The boom is heading to Pasadena, man. JSU.ms.edu/roses to donate. We're still trying to get that $1 million pot to get them over there, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Everybody keep donating, keep supporting. Men's and women's basketball tickets are on sale. They are on sale. The renewal deadline is October 24th. Y'all know how this goes. Just want to send a huge shout out to Coach Thorne and his runners, man. We got a couple of runners of the week from the SWAC, man. Miss Amara Hawkins Quinons and brother Andrew Kiplagat. Is that Kiplagat? Kip. Andrew Kip. Kiplagat. Hey, man. Y'all know how it go.
Say it past 3 times. It's gonna sound like something.
Hey, what the 1400 thing say? You speed. What did it say? It says 1400 collective. I put that link in the chat for you, sis. Matter of fact, I want you to, since you asked for it, I want you to click this link right now and go join the collective.
Oh man.
I'm trying, Travis. I am. I promise you.
Oh man. Say it fast 3 times. It's gonna sound like something.
That link should work, sis. Click that link right now. Check the website out. Join the collective. It's Kiplagat. Hey man, so Zoe, hey, listen, I was on the phone earlier, man, and I was laughing about TD about how my aunt, what they called me, my family called me. I ain't gonna say it on the screen because I don't need everybody. But I said my real name Faz, right? And it was abbreviated in Faz because that's what my aunt. Believe it or not, my mom, nobody in my family called me Ken, man. Nobody calls me Ken, bro. It's just, so trust me. I understand, man. I see it now. Hey, shout out to my brother Jonathan Dobbins, man. He put out a HBCU offense and defensive, all HBCU offense for week 5, man. The General Jacobian and brother Muda back. He got Muda on that thing, man. All right, I see you, big Almetrius Smith Jr. For those that don't know, we call him Muda, the center, on offense. And then he got Phillip Webb, and he says Guthrie on the defensive side of the ball. Now, listen, hey, shout out to them fellas, man. They did their thing this past week. Let's have another good one. I want to see more Tigers on the list, get recognized. Appreciate Brother Dobbins for doing this, man. You always do great work, and just recognizing those guys when they have a good week, man. So shout out to everybody on the list.
All together.
Huh?
How many has been recognized this week altogether?
So this is 4 on his list. Now the SWAC recognized Jacobian as well as the Celebration Bowl recognized Jacobian as well. Cricket Celebration Bowl, they have a poll out as well. So Jacobian had a good week, man. I think number 7.
Made one too, right?
Yeah, I thought so too. I did, Brother Quan. I was looking like, man, where is Brother Reed Pulliam at, man? He did his thing. He should have been on that linebacker list, but I ain't gonna trip too hard.
Wasn't Josh Noble on one too?
Yes. So Zoe, there he is right there. You got he got the specialist for the week. This is a separate list, but I put them side by side. They recognize Travis Terrell for the kicker of the week. I personally would have put the kicker. I would have put Gerardo Beza, but you know what I'm saying? That's just me being biased. I mean, he only made every kick that he kicked, and we scored quite a bit of touchdowns in the last game. But hey, you know, shout out to Travis Terrell Jr. for making that list for the returner specialist. Josh Nobles, man, is the HBCU. Look, he's second on the list, man, TD, for sack leaders in HBCU right now. He behind brother Noah Miles from Howard. Josh Nobles has 5.5 sacks right now. So Zoe say he's gonna win SWAC Defensive Player of the Year, man. What you think about that, bro? What you think about your prediction? You feeling good about it right now?
Shit, I felt good when I said before the season.
You got that club off?
No, he got that club still on him, TD. We be clubbing. him and Towns Blue be clubbing every damn weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep them boys out the club, man.
Look, I ain't scared to admit it. Look, I told y'all, Alabama State ain't nowhere in here they should have been picked to win the SWAC East. Ain't nowhere in here Alcorn should have been picked to win
Alabama
SWAC
State
West.
say not so fast, my friend. Alabama State say
shit, very fast, damn it. Ash shouldn't be picked with no damn West, nor the East or the West. Alcorn. You ain't heard shit about no gun. They don't sell nothing about no Dracos nowhere in North Mississippi today. No. then and I said it was like, oh, Malachi Bailey, the kid from Southern. All right, man, the kid from Southern, all right. I'm like, yeah, all right.
So,
and I was like, dude,
listen though, bro. Alabama State and Alcorn both 1-0 in conference play right now.
Who they play?
Well, one played Mississippi Valley, the other played Bethune-Cookman. When they both played,
two of them. How many teams they play got dubs?
No.
Okay, then.
He do like a sludge hammer. Hey man, he out there hitting shit. Hey, Towns Blue be all over the field. I thought Towns Blue should have been on that list, TD.
Yeah,
Towns Blue should have been on that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You should put Towns Blue on that line, bro. But we take it, man.
And Josh Noble should actually have about 8 sacks right now. True story. Right now, he should have about 8 sacks.
Wait.
I told y'all, man. I told you. I was like, man, that dude gonna win SWAC Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, so why doesn't he? So why doesn't he, Zach? I mean, Zoe. Why doesn't he have 8?
What stopped him from having 8?
Because he missed the tackle.
Ah, I see what you mean. Okay.
Man, he should have 8 sacks right now.
Hey, we're gonna challenge him, man. He'll make up for it this weekend. He finished the game with 2.5 sacks, and he'll have 8 come next week.
He'll probably do it when he stop clubbing. He'll probably make him next time when he stop clubbing.
Hey, man, look, when he hey man, when he come down and hit you with the you can, y'all know what it is.
Really?
Yes, indeed, man. All right, going into the week, man. Weekend. First up, EA. What y'all gonna do over there in the Gump, man?
They're gonna win. They're gonna win.
You think they're gonna win?
Man, how y'all do that shit, EA? Ain't that what y'all do? Come on, man.
You
go Rattlers. Go Rattlers.
Boy, you'll never get me to say it. They better win.
Look, EA, I'm with y'all. I need y'all to win this week. I'm with y'all.
Hey, but Zoe, aren't they in the East?
Yeah, in the East.
So haven't it been said that most time it come down to Jackson State and FAMU? So why would you want them to win? I'm just curious.
I want them to win so they can be undefeated when they bring their ass to the vet.
Oh, that's what you want.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I want every snake species in the vet come next Saturday. Most snakes getting boots to choose from. We like variety.
I don't care about a loss.
Get undefeated.
I don't care about a loss in the East. Sound good to me.
Look, hold on. The key word of your statement was you said, I don't care. I do. I want them undefeated. I want them undefeated in the vet. Yes, sir. I want every snake species you could think of in the vet next weekend.
Well, they just rattlers. They ain't but one species.
Yeah. You know, they're a special variety. They're a non-venomous rattler. Bring your ass to Jackson undefeated.
So Zoe got FAMU whooping up. Is this homecoming for Alabama State? Is this homecoming for them?
Look here.
Somebody said it's homecoming for them.
Oh, well.
I want whatever. Give me a clear path or a better path to the Celebration Bowl.
Blue said he need both on the win. Yeah. Oh, it is their homecoming. Ooh. Woo. Spicy. I like that, boy.
Man,
I like
listen.
that. Alabama State said they not winning. They not losing their homecoming.
Man, listen. FAMU should win that game going away. The only way Alabama State is going to make that game, any type of game, is if their defense is scoring or they're getting a high number of turnovers. Outside of that game, it's going to be ugly.
Hey, man, that defense is stout, baby. I'm just saying.
I can't really say it's stout. Hell, they ain't playing no damn good offense.
I mean, I'm just going by what they said. Shit. It is Alcorn home. So Alcorn got Pine Bluff. I got Pine Bluff upsetting Alcorn on for their homecoming. That's right. Say it again. I think I got UAPB winning. I got Alabama State winning. I don't know who this is. Who the hell they playing Lynchburg?
I tell you what, all I know is Alcorn lose that game Saturday. If you happen to see an eggshell on Twitter sound like it's a coach, you know who it is.
Explain that, bro. Explain that.
I'm just saying. I ain't go. They already know. If you see an egg or an eggshell on Twitter, sound like it's somebody coach, you know who it is. I guarantee you get the IP address, it's going somewhere over there in Claiborne County.
Hey, man. Hey, that's true. Is FAMU gonna be sharp coming off that unexpected bye week? Yes, Alcorn homecoming. So listen. So you saying one person gonna win their homecoming, the other team gonna lose it? I don't know, man.
I think it's gonna be a 0 for 2 on homecoming weekend.
And Marvin, I don't think you understand what I was saying. I didn't say we want to play anybody weak. I'm saying whoever in our way to get into the Celebration Bowl, I want to get there.
Yeah, that's facts. I'm with TD on that. I'm trying to get it.
So you know what I'm saying? If it come down to, and like it's always been said, it has been for the last 3 or 4 years, coming between Jackson State and FAMU. You know what I'm saying? If we get a leg up on them because they got a loss, I ain't got no problem with that.
Well, I do. I do. I won't. I do.
Man, I ain't know where in the hell I'm rooting for no damn thing.
I don't want it. Well,
come on, Alabama State. I need you to defend your home, baby.
Let's go Snakes. Let's go rattle.
Hell with them snakes. I hate snakes. If I see a snake, I kill it on sight.
I need you Serpents to strike, damn it, this weekend. Strike Serpents. Strike.
I mean, who say they're not gonna be at their best just because they might have a loss? I mean, just because they got a loss, I mean that they're not at their best.
They need to be in the vet with no swag losses. That's what I need.
Okay, then they give you a loss. Then what, Zoe?
Well, hold on. Ain't no if. See, my mind don't go. I don't know how your mind work like that. My mind work like that. I can't answer that because my mind don't work like that. Ain't no ifs. I told you, if your auntie had a pecker, she'd be your uncle. I don't work like that. Ain't no ifs.
Not this day and age. She'd be your auntie with a pecker.
Shit. With a mustache, with a beard too. Go get some tweezers. Get it out.
Hey, Ty B, I'm with you. I want both of them to lose. That man said
auntie.
Oh my God.
Hey, look at this. Auntie uncle.
I never heard that before.
That man said auntie. Oh my God, bro. That is epic, bro. Hey, look at Jeffrey.
That's a damn lie. That's a lie. That's a damn lie.
That's y'all got to have that conversation with Zoe.
Nah, that's a damn lie.
Hey, this sounds like my dude who be on there to my, so what we is then to my, hey, Mr. Ma'am, Mr. Ma'am, Mr. Ma'am.
Chim.
Oh my goodness. That man said if your auntie had a pecker, she'd be your uncle. God dang, bro. Wow.
Yo, EA, that's not a knock on your team, bro. I'm just it's just a love and a root for mine.
Man, I don't give a damn about what EA think. I want them some bitches to lose.
I'm just saying, whoever
never root for FAMU. I don't give a damn.
Whoever has a better chance of blocking my path, I want them removed.
Man, they ain't rooting for us.
Damn it. I don't look. I ain't tip for tat. Come on, fam. Let's go. What y'all band be saying it? Let's go. Whatever that shit they be saying. Let's go, baby. I need you servers to strike this weekend.
That man said, whoop that trick. All right. Nichols versus Southern. At Southern. Wow. Okay. Hey, man. Southern gonna have it. Hey, pray if you go to Lamar. Was that Lamar or was that? No, that's Incarnate Word. That's an L.
Oh, that's gonna get ugly.
Yeah, it's an L right there.
They're gonna get ugly.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll see, man. I'm just gonna be watching. Jackson State versus Alabama. Hey, it's game week, man. Alabama and them Jackson State lab peoples. 4 p.m., man.
Hey, you know what, Ken? I wanted to say this on your last screen, bro.
Yep, go ahead, brother.
With Alcorn and UAPB, I'm not sure if UAPB coach ever loses.
Huh?
No. Follow what I'm saying. This man, his mentality is what I'm talking about. He always have, you know what I'm saying? He always have a straight positive outlook about his teams. He always feel like that it can be done. So what I'm saying is, although they may be losing on the field, he still feel like the next game is his.
I don't think he have no choice but to think that way.
I mean,
that's the only thing working over there right now.
I want question. I mean, where's the guy?
Oh no, man! But like I say, he might not need to play.
No, yes, you do. You know where they got him. Ain't no damn W. Ain't got no damn W. How he won? How many games last year? One. How many?
That's what I'm saying, Travis.
Hey, you know what he was smiling about, TD?
Because he got a check.
That man got a nice big old check coming. He like, hey man, listen.
You gonna get a bonus?
At the end of the day, that check coming, baby. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, don't schedule no more teams in Arkansas.
Hey, man, go down to Alcorn and whoop them for their homecoming. That's all you got to do.
Hey, let his words in the press conference ring true. Beat Alcorn, you really can be optimistic.
Yeah, that'll be good. Hey, man, it's game week, y'all. Hey, listen, speaking of game week, let me come back to that. Where was I at? Man, I just skipped over a bunch of stuff. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got some things I wanted to touch on over here. Where the hell did they go? Did I take them down? Well, that's not cool. That ain't cool. Why the hell am I in the... Let me exit the full screen, bro. All right, so let me see something. I don't know why it ain't on there, but oh well. We'll go back to the game, man. Let's get into it. Jack State versus Alabama State, man. You get a chance to check out the film? You check out any film?
On Alabama?
Mm-hmm. Jack State.
Oh.
You've been scouting?
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah.
Thoughts? So before we even do that, man, you see Duke Miller, man, played for us last year.
Mm-hmm.
He has announced that he's done for the year. He's in a red shirt. Got a nagging injury. I think it's a shoulder. And he announced it yesterday that he's going to use his red shirt year and try to get healthy. He didn't say he was entering the portal. He just said that he's going to sit out the rest of this year. As I told y'all, he was out. So next man up mentality for them. Not sure who the quarterback gonna be. I mean, they got Avion Smith. They got the other young man. I forgot his other name. What's the other kid name?
Cornelius
Brown.
Cornelius Brown.
Yeah, you know. Hey, but yeah, thoughts on the game, man. I think Alabama A&M has had a week off just like everybody else. I mean, just like FAMU, not everybody else. I said that wrong. But they just had a week off, bro. And where are my slides at, bro? This is crazy. Throwed off because I'm missing some damn slides. Hold on. T, did you get a chance to check them out, bro? Did you get through it?
Yes. I did.
Thoughts?
I rewind a few times.
Man, listen.
I did.
When it comes to this game, this is actually an intriguing game, right? Alabama A&M actually, they're actually doing some good things on offense, man. Believe it or not. When we talk about offense in the SWAC, they lead the conference in offensive yards per game. They're the only team in the conference that's averaging over 400 yards in offense, average 418 yards a game. But big nugget to that is a lot of empty calories because they only got 12 touchdowns on the season. But our yardage, they're getting the yardage. But I can also say with the yardage, look at the defenses that they played, in that. But also, when you talk about offensive yardage, we're right behind them. I can say we're averaging 400 because we're averaging 399 yard 0.6. I can actually say we're averaging 400. But the difference between the two, though, is the defense. We're giving up 269 yards a game. They're giving up 397 yards a game. Now, a great thing I like to say is that, we talk about scoring defense and scoring offense. We lead the conference at 34 points a game, but we're only giving up 21. Alabama A&M, they're scoring 23 points a game, but we're only giving up 21. So if everything stays pat as advertised, it's not a close game, but it's an intriguing game because they present what I would like to think some great opportunities or potential problems. I want to see what they can do running the ball because they lead the conference in rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? No, Alabama State, they lead it in total. When it comes to rushing the ball, we average 172 yards a game. They average 153. But again, I go to defense. We're only giving up 102, lead the conference. They're giving up 149. But again, we lay out, hey, what we can do from an offensive standpoint on passing the ball. So again, the age-old thing for Jack State reigns supreme in this game. I hate to sound like old school football stuff, but for Jackson State, it rings true. If we don't turn the ball over and the penalties are low, we win the game going away.
Yeah, if you need tickets to the game, you can go to the ticket office. It'll be open 9 to 4 on Friday, Thursday and Friday. If you need tickets, don't wait until you go down there. Just head over to the vet, and head over to the AAC ticket offices, and you can buy tickets to the Gulf Coast Challenge tomorrow and Friday before you head out. Get your tickets before you go. It's a good point, man. Blue said he got a right tackle that's a freshman. Ain't gave up a sack all week. Yeah, he's gonna give up one the weekend.
Hey, guess what? I guarantee he's gonna give up one and no. Guarantee
it. Yeah, Ken. I had a chance to watch it, and I chose to watch the Georgetown game, which was a pretty good game. So from what I gather from them, I'll start on offense. I think passing. I think Cornelius Brown give them the better chance when it comes down to pass. He's not as accurate. He's not very accurate or anything like that. However, I didn't see him really put the ball in harm's way. But again, it all depends on who you're playing as well. Of course, we know about England, the running back. I mean, he run hard. He's pretty stocky built, so he's definitely gonna bring it. The offensive line pretty big. They have a big offensive line and they can move. They have pretty good feet for our offensive line to be that size. So they do. So the offensive line, it's decent. It's not bad at all. And the tackle that everybody's talking about is this Carson Vincent kid. He's a play offensive tackle. So I mean, the thing with him, I mean, he's guess what? He's 6'6", 305 pounds. Pretty good feet. Hold the outside, and like Blue said, he hadn't given up a sack this year. So the offensive line pretty solid. So it's going to be a good telltale matchup for our defensive line. Again, they know what to expect, and then you again, you talking about Maynard, and his coaching, ability. So well, I don't know. I mean, he does pretty good. He's been in the SWAC for a long time. I just put it that way. But just watching the offense as a whole, I wasn't too impressed. It put me in the mind of a high school offense. They still kind of run the option, still run a lot of quarterback draw, but they normally bring number 2 in to run the quarterback draws. And every now and then they run 3 major plays with him. You know what I'm saying, the Avion Smith. So they like to run the draw with him. They like to run the quick outs with the receivers with him. And every now and then he'll go downfield. He's kind of his arm is not very strong, so he can definitely get picked off if he's high from running and everything. So had to watch him on a draw and the option. But that's what I see from the offense. They have different style. They have a different style. They have different styles. Like 2 different quarterback. And number 2 is more of a running option pass type quarterback. Now he can pass the ball. Now he can pass the ball. Of course, you won't have Duke to throw it to either. But of course, they got other receivers. But so yeah, they have a pretty okay offense. I think that our defense can shut them down. I think it'd be similar to last year. It can be because we definitely has gotten better on defense. Getting the push up the middle and just pretty much making them one-dimensional. I think we definitely can do that. If they have to go to passing, I think that's where our secondary is gonna really have to step up. I'm not sure if our secondary has been has been completely challenged this year. So I definitely want to see more from them and know what they can do. But if we can make them one-dimensional like we did against Texas Southern, then it's definitely a win. As far as our offense playing against their defense, they have a pretty big defensive line as well. They come through, but I think we definitely can run on them with the offensive line. That's going to be a matchup for them too. I think this is going to be a good test for them, for a big on big, to be able to bring out your true talent on what you can do on that offensive line. The offensive line has been, to me, again, once the most consistent part of our team. And I think this defensive line right here will kind of, will bring them out even more. They're going to have to bring it. Again, you swing to the outside on them with a quick pitch or something like that. You get that corner turned on them, then you find they play like, and they stay in the 4-3. They stay, 4-2. They definitely stay in the 4-2. 4-2, 4-3, 5. So we can beat that. You lose them up with the run, then you start hitting them, across the middle with slants or throwing it out to the running backs in the flat. Screen plays would definitely kill them. You wear them down with that, and then you start hitting them up the middle when those big guys get tired. So I think, they definitely not going to lay down. We're gonna have to make them lay down. But once they get down, then they should, we should be able to do our thing. So I think it'd be a good game. I'd be somewhat challenging, but we should eventually overtake them.
They said, let me look at this sex by 10 sacks, and they've given up. They about third. I mean, we leading on both sides when it comes to sacks. So the defensive line is, I mean, even with them having two crazy games of two teams that we probably put 70 on, they got 10 sacks on the year, and they've given up 9. So, okay, I just wanted to.
And you know what, man? I definitely seen the different in the trenches play. I did watch the highlights from the Auburn game.
I don't think this is a question mark. We are the best D line in the conference right now. Even when our O lineman went down, we still were solid. Like there's no question mark there, in my opinion. Starting centers back, I mean, we got depth at the O line position. Trust me when I tell you, I don't think Evan's out for the year. I think Evan probably be back FAMU. That's the hope.
Hell yeah, we've had a lot of players to be out and come in and play and fill in too, and ain't missed a beat.
Yeah, Evan went down in the game, but I mean, he'll be back out there. Don't worry. I mean, Muda went down for one game. He back. I like Big Mason Barton as well as Quay Davis, as well as Cam J. I mean, we'll be fine on the O-line. I don't think that's a question mark. We're gonna do what we do. They'll be ready to rock and roll. I mean, I'm not really worried about that D-line like that. We gotta put our work in, but
I tell you who D-line we damn sure ain't worried about.
I ain't worried about that right now. Alabama A&M is all that matters right now. But no, I mean, good stuff. TD, you got any more? Keep going, bro. I mean, cut you. I just wanted somebody mention it about.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I definitely see the difference in the trench play when it definitely come down to like the SEC schools. I did watch some of the highlights from when they played Auburn. Man, they like those guys were pushing around wagons. It wasn't even close the way that Auburn offensive line was pushing their defensive linemen around. I mean, I just went on and turned it off. But yeah, I mean, being worried about somebody and being, observing and what they got. Yeah, I don't feel like no one just go in and lay down for any one of those guys going to come out and play. Then, again, and then I heard Coach Maynard say, is his name Minor or Minor?
Maynard.
Maynard.
Connell Maynard.
Yes. I heard him say something about in one of the press conference. I think it was this past press conference about he going with one quarterback. He don't play that 2 quarterback system stuff. But in that one game, he, I saw 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, but maybe something happened to number 10. But number 10, Cornelius, he can pass a little. And they bring number 2 in for running and running the option. So
yeah, I mean, whatever they do, I mean, Donovan Eaglin is definitely a handful. First team all swag back. You gotta block. You gotta get in there and shut him, take him out the game. Yeah, I mean, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Cornelius Brown, he's a leading passer for them. 758 through the air right now, and I like our chances, man. I mean, I like what we got going on over here. The ends look skinny. The depth chart says one is 210 and the other 230. I don't know how accurate it is. Maynard does that quarterback carousel against us. It's game over. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we just got to go do what we do. You know what I mean? We beat them the last 3 games. I think we got a pretty good feel for what they are, who they are, how they get down. The coaches are going to be prepared. I mean, we're not taking them lightly. Excited about it, man. I really am. I'm looking forward to getting over there to Mobile on Friday, having fun. Hope to meet you. Yeah. So, hey, man, we got to get this one. Then we get a bye week. We get to go heal up a little bit, man. Take a week off and take some ice baths, bro. Get some soreness out. But that's what we got for right now, man. We're going to keep the same model. We're going to work on a pretty cool sit down with Dr. Doom on Friday, myself and TD, and we'll try not to get him. We'll try not to get TD head butted on live on the damn screen. But
yeah. I don't know, man. I might get sick.
No, man, but no, man, it's I mean, it's y'all go check it out, man. I think from what I've seen, I think they're a solid team. I think they're more middle of the pack than they are anything. I don't think that, at the
I
end of
mean,
the day, I thought that Duke Miller was their best receiving weapon. I mean, Hewitt was whatever his name is. I think it's headbutt on live.
hey, hey, man, but for real though, with that game, I mean, we should do our thing. Like I said, each week I've seen improvements in the team. I've seen adjustments in the team. And one thing I definitely say I love, it has been not just a phrase, next man up mentality. So, I mean, mad kudos to the coaches for what they doing, in the players who've been paying attention and who's been ready, not getting ready. So, definitely looking for more from this team. And if they continue to prove like they have been over the course of the weeks, then it should be similar to last week. However, you got to get it to that point.
Yep, got to, bro. Yeah, this is you gotta bring your lunch pail, man. You gotta bring your lunch pail and come to work, bro. It ain't gonna be no easy. I mean, it's never easy. You gotta go get it though. But I remember last year, it's just the time that Jacobian had a really good coming out party with rushing. He had a lot of rushing touchdowns. But Seven McGee had a good game last year. Fabo. A lot of guys that's, Jason Brown was solid, but Irv had a really good game last year. I think this is an Irv Mulligan type game. Put the ball in his hands and let's see if they really what you say they are. If you say the D-line is big, hey man, let's see what they can do. Let's test.
I mean, yeah, but the thing with that, like I said, once they get worn down, I mean, you definitely can run up, the middle on with the way our offensive line block. And again, mad shout out to Towns Blue. That block, I mean, as playing offensive line, I pride myself in doing that, being downfield blocking for the running back. So the fact to see him doing that, you know what I'm saying, that was a standout moment for me, man. I hope everything is well with Evan Henry. And on that touchdown pass to Twyquan Henderson, man, Irv be blocking, man. Irv, you know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to put his nose in there and go up against the defensive end or defensive tackle to protect his quarterback. And that's a key thing that I think a lot of scouts and stuff look at from a running back. Can you run? Can you catch? I mean, well, you run, you play in that position, but can you catch out the backfield? And mainly, can you block? Because you got to be able to block for the quarterback as well. So I did want to shout out those three players for sure, in last week's game for the things that they did. So, again, man, I definitely see the improvements, in the team from week to week, man. So, I mean, let's go Tiger. Hey, man, it's funny how y'all know this man has threatened me and wanted to do body harm, and y'all finding it funny. So, let me see. What'd you say, I'll be? And Dr. Doom ain't gonna do that, man. He gonna forget who I am by the time I make it, though.
Know about that one, dog. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one. But look, I'm gonna go finish up this Austin P game. I mean, it's the last game they played is what I really focused in on. I don't care if they got whooped. I know that I want to see what's up, KJ. What's up, sis? I want to see what Austin P do well to stifle them. You know what I mean? That's really what I'm paying attention to. What did they try to do, and what did Austin P do to make that happen for them? So I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening doing that, heading over to the Jack. Oh, I also want to make sure that. So another thing is one thing that I did want to touch on is so for all those that did purchase merch, so the merch came in this week finally. Sorry about the delay, coming out of Tallahassee, man. So they went through a storm and all that good stuff. So the merch has arrived, but all of that will go to it'll go to the post office tomorrow. So we're packaging up this evening and in the morning, and sending that out, man. So check the website, man, KC-1400media.com, man. Go to the website now if you're looking for all the inventory that is on hand is actually updated. So the inventory is updated right now. So go if you're looking to grab a t-shirt. We got plenty of the JTs back in. Looking to turn that TD into a hoodie, a long sleeve tee. Got a Tiger Nation shirt coming out, and we got another look coming out. We working on something for the black and camo game, bro, against Mississippi Valley. So gonna have something special for just that game alone. But go click the link, man. Click the link. Go shop, man. Go shop now. All the shirts, all t-shirts. Now, listen. If you go ahead and shop now, no pre-orders involved. Your order, if you're shopping from the inventory that's on hand as we speak, your order will go out tomorrow. So if you purchase this evening, it'll go out tomorrow. So you get it pretty quickly. That's pretty good. That's pretty amazing stat, man. So when we say next man up, that's really who we are. That's really who we are. A lot of players have played in our games, bro, and that's pretty impressive, man. So stay ready. When do those uniforms make their re-debut? The gray uniforms this game, bro. We're gonna see the new uniforms. The ones that we ordered, we'll keep in mind it's a Navy. I don't know, man. They on order. We definitely paid for it, and we are so the Navy with the Tigers on it. I don't know. Whenever she get them, I guess, man. I'm trying to see, do we have a home game? So that's gonna be a SWAC championship. That Navy gonna be a SWAC championship game, bro. If we get a chance to get either SWAC championship or Celebration Bowl, that's our goal. We're playing the Gray this weekend, from my understanding. We're bringing the Grays back, and then we got I think the last two games of the season. Expect to see them white with the blue and white triple stripes, man. Blue red triple stripe. I expect to see them for the last two road games, TD. Last two road games, man. We got Alabama State, and then we go to Alcorn. So I expect to see them at the end of the season. So they already paid for it, man. The order is in, baby. The order was in, shucks, man, a week and a half ago. We got them joints in, man. So we ready to rock and roll.
Hey, can you help me out with what Travis said right here?
Yeah, 16 different players have ran the ball. So it means 16 different running backs and receivers that have actually ran the ball, and quarterbacks that have a rushing attempt. You know, okay. Jamil Gardner, you got Isaiah Spencer, you got both quarterbacks, you got Zy McDonald, you got Kobe, you got Kobe Boykin, Amari, you got Dez Moultrie, you got shucks, man.
Zeke, yeah.
Zeke, everybody done ran the ball, bro. You know, then 14 done caught passes, including the tight ends and the running backs.
Man, that's awesome.
There's a lot of activity going on, man. It's a lot of depth, man, a lot of production. So let's keep it going, man. I like what we got going on, man. I really do. I really, really do, man. I think we're in a good space right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
somebody did ask about a color for Saturday.
Gray. It's a gray out. It's a gray out. Sure is. It's a gray.
What are you saying? You say you're gonna go finish watching that Austin P film? What are you saying thus far?
Austin P is just dominating right now. I mean, I started, but they pretty much whooping them up right now. I got a little ways to go. Ken will those designs hit the site as soon as I'm working with brother Merch Pack, and we gonna get them out there. Trust me when I tell you. But keep in mind, y'all, we still got them Herb t-shirts out there. Got inventory on these, and got these on hand as well as these. So all 7 of these, actually, what is that, 10? All 10 t-shirts are available on the website right now. So if you grab them low, so we have, and you can only order the sizes that are available. So keep in mind that we're still trying to flush through the Herb Mulligan tees. Hey, man, it's the Herb Mulligan party, man. So listen, go ahead and grab these, and the proceeds to these go. They pay Irv directly. Y'all know the routine. And any of the logo tees, grab those. Hey, listen, you could throw these logo tees on with a hat, with a jacket on top of them. You know, we know it's finna get cold, but you can still rock that tee. You can put a thermal, TD. You can put a thermal under these joints, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can do that now. You can do that. And last but not least, just got a whole new shipment. I did a reorder on the J's and the white D standards, so we got a few more away games. So. Hey, listen, if you wore your shirt, you washed it, you got a stain on it, you can't get out, you need to, you done lost a little weight, you done gained a little weight, whatever you need, man, go to the site, check it out, click the link, and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, anything that hits the site tonight or tomorrow or this weekend, but then now in the weekend, it'll ship out the next day. It'll ship out the next day. So just let me know, and then we'll go from there, bro. Got anything else before we get out? We're get ready to get out of this thing, man. I got a flight to catch in the morning, heading to the Jack. Yeah.
Hey, man, again, man, shout out to Albie, man. Albie a real one, man. We appreciate you, man. He in the chat, he be holding it down. He be doing this thing. Anybody that's traveling over to Mobile, make sure y'all be safe.
Yes, sir. Safe travels to everybody, man. If y'all see us, man, come get a picture, take a hug. Not take a hug. Come get a hug and take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Handshakes work too. You know what I'm saying? All love over here, man. Go Tigers, man. Let's go get this dub. We'll see y'all. So listen, we won't be live on Friday, but we will have a show. So we're gonna do an interview. We're gonna work that interview on his schedule. And then we will be back live on Saturday morning. Y'all know we're going to do the Saturday morning kickoff show as well, man. We'll do it live from Mobile, and we'll have it, try to have everybody on, and we'll talk a little football before the game and everything. And but we'll see y'all then. You'll see us back on Friday, though. We'll see us back on Friday. We appreciate all the support. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, and join the channel if you're not already a member, man. I'll let you take us away, TD.
Yeah, I will be on the Golden Fish Prime. So I have my fishing pole and everything. Trav, what you talking about? Nah. Oh, come on, Trav, man. You need to be looking out for me. But anyway,
yes, we will be live 9 a.m., brother. 9 a.m. Saturday morning. If you go to the page right now, we already got the link up right now. Already up right now.
Again, I would say this again, everyone be safe traveling. Your destination will be there once you get there. So no matter how fast you go, how slow, you know what I'm saying? But just make sure you take it easy. We'd like to see you there. You got to be in the stand with your pom-pom, cheering your team on as we go down and handle some business with these Bulldogs. Again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate your listening. We appreciate your involvement in the chat, in the links, whatever. Go shop on the site and purchase you a shirt. I still gotta get the one with the J on it. Again, thanks everyone. We appreciate
you. Ain't got that one? Oh, shucks, man. You gotta make sure I hold it down for you tomorrow, bro. You gotta get it tomorrow, man, before they go to snatching it up, man. I didn't know you didn't have one.
Hey, we'll see you guys on Saturday morning. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Everybody. Good night, everybody. Peace out.
JSU students, we know how much you love cheering us on game days.
But there's something bigger than winning the big game. Your vote.
Voting is your chance to make a difference just like we do on the field.
So this November, let's make a play for change.
Get registered, stay informed, and show up on game day, November 5th. Let's make a big time play together.
Go vote.
Be our vote.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.